I thought this was the family reunion, not the Erica and Safari show. Because if this is the Erica and Safari show, thank God the finale is next week. Let's get into the review. What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of the Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Yes, indeed, we are in the building for that today. All right. So before we even get into this review, because I have a couple of things to say about it, let's talk about a few things that I got coming up. Okay. Now, before we get into anything else, tune in Wednesday night for me and Jamar's interview with Color Me Pink. Yes, indeed, we did talk to our girl Color Me Pink about her movie, Paper Heart. We talked about her journey as an author. We talked about her journey as a YouTuber, and a lot of other things. It's an hour long. We pre-recorded it last week, so we are ready for you guys to see it. So tune in Wednesday night at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time. All right, all right, all right. Okay. What else I got coming up? Okay, next up that's coming up is the collaboration between myself and popular TikToker Playboy Marty. We will be coming together for a collaboration soon. Okay, we don't have a date yet, but just know that is definitely coming soon. Okay. And also, Boys Night Out will be on hiatus for the next 2.5 weeks because it is my birthday. My birthday is Saturday, but we will be in Atlanta next weekend to celebrate my birthday. It will be the five of us. Hopefully Terrence can come, but I'm just gonna put it speaking into existence as it's gonna be the five of us there in Atlanta getting down for a boys' night out getaway. Yes, we will be vlogging. Josiah will be filming it and producing it and all of this other stuff. So that may be our icebreaker for us to finish the rest of season 2 of Boys Night Out, which will be coming to an end soon. And after season 2 finale, we'll be going on a 2-month hiatus, and then we'll be coming back together again for season 3. All right. Now, with that being said, let's get into tonight's review for Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Now, like I said before when we first opened up this video, is this the Erica Mena and Safari show? Because I'm really tired of them and their issues. Now, Erica done got drunk and now she's going in on him, saying all sorts of stuff about him, like just straight up going in on this man, like going in. But Safari is steady swimming in the pool. He ain't saying nothing to Erica. He just swimming in that pool, not paying her ass no mind. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, she did, he's done a lot of stuff. Erica is pretty much not having it with him anymore. And I just think that right now she just don't give a damn about what she does or how she makes him look at this point, because at this point he has done her dirty, he's done her wrong, and there's really nothing else that can be said about it. And she's over it now. So it is what it is. Like once she, Erica's not a nice drunk, obviously. She's a petty drunk. Like when she gets drunk, she gonna say some of the most heinous things to you. She's gonna do some of the most heinous things to you just to get you back. She's a Scorpio, so a drunk Scorpio that's already hurt by you, that's not a good look. Okay, not a good look. So it's time for Zell's event, and it's the Love and Hip Hop version of the Met Gala. So I'm guessing because y'all can't go to the Met Gala, y'all gotta have y'all own Met Gala. That's very, 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 very cute. Okay, very cute. Okay, so all I'm gonna say is Mimi served. Okay, Mimi served. I don't know who styled her, but she understood the assignment. She got it together. Mimi understood it, baby. She understood the fucking assignment, and I was here for it, baby. I was definitely here for whatever Mimi had put down. I was here for it. Trust and believe me on that. Cisco and Amina, they're being petty. Cisco and Amina walks in. Amina got this long ass dress on, and Cisco is the one that's pulling her dress up. Peter feels some type of way about that. He feels like, that's just disrespectful. Cisco is trying his hardest to get at him by using Amina to do it. But I just feel like this. At this point, okay, it's cute to just blame everything on Cisco, but Amina is just as petty and just as wrong as Cisco is. And I'm going to need Peter to put some of that blame on Amina because she know what she doing. Like she knows exactly what she doing. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. Like period. She know what she doing. She know that this is pissing Peter off, and she's relishing in that. And that's just the truth. She's relishing in pissing Peter off. Period. That's what she doing. So I just feel like, nah, bro, like, Mm-mm, You just gotta take it and move on, child. But Cisco know what he doing. Amina is wrong, but Cisco is wrong too. They're both wrong. But I'm just gonna need for Peter to put the blame on the both of them because both of them are playing with his top right now. Zell makes a speech and he was talking about when he first came to LA when he was a designer doing all of this stuff. He was living out of a hotel and they go and show flashbacks of his first season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood when he was out here fighting with Mr. Ray and all of that other stuff. But Masika did say that he was staying in a hotel. Masika did say that. She did. She definitely said that. But as much as I don't really be seeing it for Zell, that speech that he gave was very much so inspirational. It just goes to show you, no matter what your situation is, if you can make it, you can make it. No matter what your situation is, you can make it if you want to. So I could definitely give him that. And then everybody started giving their diamond speech, and Peter Gunn started saying his about how he was 17, he didn't have no credentials for a job. He was just going through a whole lot at the age of 17. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, okay, Peter started from the bottom, now he here. You know what I'm saying? And then during Safari's diamond speech, he starts professing his love for Erica. Now he wants to take Erica back. He says that he know that he's done a lot of foul things, a lot of messed up things or whatever, but he wants to work on his marriage and he doesn't want to sign the divorce papers. Erica's not here for it. Erica walks out of the event, and while he's sitting up there saying all of this stuff to her, everybody's jumping up. They're happy that he's doing it, but they don't realize that they're being detrimental to this girl and her, you know, her emotional standpoint. You know what I mean? Like they're not understanding that by them cheering for this man, it's like a slap in her face because he did what he did to her. So it's like y'all cheering him on for all of this other bullshit. Just cheering him on because they're married. And the things that be killing me with these folks on Love and Hip Hop is just because somebody is married, that don't mean they got to be with him. You know what I mean? I remember Tahiri saying this on Love and Hip Hop New York when her and Joe Budden was together the last time, and she was like, just because you love somebody does not mean you have to stay with them. And that's true. Just because you love somebody don't mean you got to stay with them. The relationship is toxic. And that's the thing that I don't like about Love and Hip Hop is that everybody praises these toxic ass relationships. Kirk and Rashida, they look at them like a power couple, and they're anything but a power couple. They are toxic as a motherfucker. And who would want to be like them? Not me. Not I. I would never want to be like them. I would never want what they have. Period. So if Kirk and Rashida, the type of love that y'all want, I don't want it. Leave me out of it. Period. That's all I can say about that. Just leave me the fuck out of it. I don't want it. Period. So I don't like how they do that. They always be, praising these people. Like even the fans, they praise Stevie J and Jocelyn. They praise these folks with these toxic ass relationships, and they try to encourage them to stay. And it just goes back to that. Old ass auntie that tries to tell, the young girl to stay with their man regardless if they cheat or not. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really some bullshit. And I'm gonna need people to stop doing it. Stop forcing people to stay in situations that's detrimental to them and their mental health. That's all I'm saying. Because just because somebody loves someone does not mean you need to be with them. If it's detrimental to you, to your mind, to your spirit, you don't need to be with them. Fuck what your heart say. You need to listen to your mind sometime. Okay. Um, so the next day, Safari is on a boat with Zell, Jewels, and Marcus. He reveals his feelings to them. And he's saying at this point, just looking at Erica, just seeing her and the way she's looking at me and the way she's feeling towards me, it's like she's really done with the situation at this point. Like she really don't want nothing to do with me right now. And it's just like Marcus told him, you got to take accountability for your actions. And that's really something that Safari isn't doing lately. Like he really does not take accountability for anything that he does. He makes excuses for the things that he does. And I just think that that's not cool. It's not right. And I just think that it's foul. Like, why make excuses? Like, do what the fuck you need to do. Do what you need to do. Take accountability Take your accountability, let it be known that you were wrong, and just that, like, acknowledge this woman's feelings for once. You know what I'm saying? Just acknowledge them. You know what I mean? And I think that's what she's looking for. She's looking for you to acknowledge her feelings, and you're not doing that. And you can't go along not acknowledging this woman's feelings. You got to, because you were in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? You were in the wrong, so you need to figure out a way to acknowledge them. Brooke and Erica was sitting down talking about Erica's issues with Safari, and Brooke was like, "Well, have y'all talked since him professing his love to you last night?" And she was like, "Is that what that was?" And she was like, "Yeah." Today is their 2-year anniversary, pretty much. So that's pretty much where they at with it now. And I'm just like, these folks weren't even married a whole year. Like, I mean, they was only married a year and they already getting ready to get a divorce. Like, it's just crazy to me. But Erica is saying he did so much stuff to me, and for him to get up there and tell his feelings and stuff like that, it's just not working with me. So now it's time for Jewel's event called Harlem by the Bay. First of all, I'm glad that Jewel's is finally getting to do something. I'm glad that he's finally speaking, because Kim Bella are just like, him and Kimbella are just background people. They barely had anything to say. They barely had a storyline at all. But that's because they're giving all of the camera time to Erica and Safari. If they're not giving it to Erica and Safari, they're giving it to Amina and a Creep Squad. If they're not giving it to them, then they're giving it to the three Sugarfoots, Jonathan, Zale, and Bobby. They're not giving Tara no airtime. They're not giving Kimbella no airtime. They're not really giving Jewels no airtime. They really ain't giving Booby and Sin that much. Well, they giving Sin airtime. They giving Sin airtime, but they're not really giving Booby no airtime either. Like, they just giving everything to the Creep Squad and Amina and Erica and Safari. They're barely even, and I don't even know why Yo-Yo's there either. Like, it's just like, why? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So they played the basketball game. It looks very much fun. The white team won the game. And then after the game is over, Jewels shouts out Erica and Safari, congratulates them on their 2-year anniversary, and he really wants them to make things work out. Jewels, shut the hell up. I don't know why everybody keeps forcing this dude on Erica. Y'all know I am not Erica's biggest fan. Not by a long shot. I am not. But I'm going to need them to stop doing what they're doing. Stop forcing this man down this woman's throat. That's all I'm saying. Like, why y'all keep forcing him down her throat? Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what the business is. Y'all already know Erica ain't seen it for him right now. Y'all already know what Safari did. So why y'all keep on forcing him down her throat? She doesn't want to be bothered. It's bad enough that they're not together right now. It's bad enough that they're having these issues that they're having, and y'all keep on forcing the issue. Stop forcing it. Like, stop forcing it. Stop shouting them out. Y'all see y'all making this girl uncomfortable. Leave it alone. Stop it. It's not y'all marriage to fix. Worry about y'all own relationships. That's all I'm saying. So now Paris is getting ready to leave, and I'm glad her ass is getting ready to leave, because I don't know what she was here for anyway. Because y'all know I don't like Paris. I don't fuck with Paris. Don't fuck with her at all. But what I will say is she do look good with the weight loss. She definitely do. But I never thought that Paris was an ugly woman. Even with the weight, she was still a pretty girl to me. Regardless of what her size was, she was always pretty to me. But she's even prettier with the weight loss. She don't even look like herself now. And she got good makeup and stuff, good weave. I guess that was a good weave. I guess, I don't know. But she looks good. So I can give her that. But bye, girl. I don't like you. Bye bye. So Mimi, Yo-Yo, Amina, and Kimbella, they come together, and Mimi says that she said that her and Yo-Yo were talking, and they were saying that they want to put something together for Erica, so Erica can feel better. You know what I mean? So she can know that she got some support around her, and everybody is down for it. So then you got Cisco, Peter, Rich, and Stevie. Peter confronts Cisco about doing what he did with Amina at the Met Gala. Okay. And Peter was like, I don't know what you got going on. I really feel like you really be doing stuff just to bait me, just to spite me. And I need for you to stop. My ex-wife is off limits. Go get your own wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your own thing with your own wife. You know what I'm saying? So now he was like, that makes what's his name? That makes Cisco mad. Talking about, don't bring up my family. Don't bring up my family this. Don't bring up my family that. Don't bring up my wife and my kids. Don't do that, because if you do, we won't have no boxing gloves. And I'm going to come across this table on you. All you ever do is threaten violence on people. But before we continue on with this scene, let's get to the promo for your favorite reality TV panel. Let's get into the promo real quick. All right, so that was the promo for the up and coming panel, the season 3 of Whether You Like It or Not reality TV panel. We will be covering the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives. Whenever we find out any dates for said shows, I will definitely let you know when the panel is coming back. But we're just getting you guys prepared because we know that it's sooner rather than later. Okay, now back to the show. So, Cisco gets up and he walks off, and Rich tries to calm him down. You know, he was like, you just don't understand. Keep on bringing up my family. Keep on bringing up my wife and my kids. Like, I can't even see my kids. It's always like he always bringing up his fucking kids. It's always his kids. My kids, my kids, my kids, my kids, my kids, my kids. It's always his kids. But my thing about it is, why you always got an excuse for doing fuck shit all the time? Like, every time somebody call you out to try to hold you accountable for the things that you do, you always want to bring up your kids and always want to bring up that as the reason. That's not a reason for you to be a fucked up person to nobody. Seriously, it's not. That's not an excuse to be a fucked up person. It's really not. Stop using your kids as a crutch, because that's what you be doing, and you gotta stop doing it. Stop using your kids as a crutch. Stop it. Stop it, Cisco. Stop. You too grown for that. I know that could be part of your issue. That may be a part of the issue, but you gotta stop. You really got to stop it with the fuck shit. You do. You really do. It's not cool. It's not becoming. Stop it. Seriously, stop it. Next up, Mimi, Tyra, Kimbella, Amina, Yo-Yo Brooks, Shakana, and Bobby. They were sitting at the table. Mimi called Erica down. I think she was having issues with getting her down, but she made herself sound very, very sad. And she said, I just need my friend. Erica come down and she sees all of them downstairs and everybody's happy. Erica's happy. She said, this has been a hard day for me, but I'm glad that my friends came together because it makes me know that there's love everywhere else besides with my husband. You know what I'm saying? So then they decided to do a TikTok, which we all saw while they were filming a couple of months ago. And as they're doing the TikTok, Safari comes down there, and then, they all leave and he apologizes to Erica. And I feel like at this point in time, he does sound sincere. He does sound like he's holding himself accountable and all of that stuff. He do sound very sincere at this point. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Erica's crying. She's too hurt right now, but I think she's hearing him. Do I think that he said that when I don't know how to deal with stuff, I shut down, and I'm trying to learn how to do that, whether we're together or not. I think that he knows that he probably not gonna be able to spin this, and he's never gonna be with Erica again. And he knows that regardless of how things work out or how things go, he got to stop shutting himself down because the kids are involved as well. So it is what it is. So I really don't know how things are gonna turn out. But Erica is hurt right now, and she heard you. She definitely heard what you said. But it's up to. But she just got to find a way to, maneuver through it. If you ask me. You know what I'm saying? That's what she got to do. Okay. So next up is Stevie. We right back with Stevie and Peter and them. Now, while Cisco and Rich are in that hallway together, Stevie tells Peter that I'm not trying to get in your business, but I'm here to let you know that Shakana told me that Cisco told him that he was sleeping with Amina. So Peter was like, you got to be lying to me, Stevie. And he was like, Shakana told me. Then they show a flashback of Shakana telling Stevie that. And now Peter is fuming. Peter is fuming at this point. Like he is fuming. Like he don't give a damn about nothing at this point. He is pissed the hell off that his friend would go behind his back and get with his ex-wife. And he was like, my ex-wife is off limits. That's fucked up. So then Rich come back out there, and then Peter says, Stevie just told me that Shekinah told him that Cisco said that he slept with Amina. So Rich was like, I just got through talking to this man up in there. I just got through talking to him. So if he sat up there and told me all of this stuff, but didn't mention this to me, and he really went and did that, that's really messed up. And we have something, we have a problem. So Cisco come outside. Peter said, listen, I just heard something that was very disturbing to me, and I need for you to answer the question. Did you tell somebody told Stevie that you said that you slept with my ex-wife? He said, I never said that. Did you ever say that to anybody? Cisco said, I never said that. So he said, well, I'm just going to have to take your word for it. He said, but I never said that. Peter said, I'm just going to have to take it at face value because you said you didn't say it. So I'm just going to have to take that. But that's just it. But Peter feels like Stevie don't got no reason to lie. I think Shekinah said that shit, but I don't think she lied. I do think that Cisco said that. I do. I believe it. And I definitely believe that something happened because he's talking about nothing really happened. We just fooled around. It was innocent. I know I was wrong for allowing Amina to come in my bedroom and blah, 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 blah. All of this other stuff. So what's real and what's not? Is Shekinah lying? Did Cisco really tell Shekinah that he slept with Amina? Um, is Shekinah lying on Cisco? Did he really say that? Or did Amina really sleep with Cisco, and Cisco and Amina are both deceiving Peter? Who knows? But I guess we'll find out next week on the season finale of the Love and Hip Hop family reunion. I must say that this has been a good season. Like I really sat there and I watched every single show. I reviewed every single episode. I did not stop mid-season like I did on the last family reunion. This one was actually good. This one was very good. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, be sure to follow me on all social media. My Twitter and my IG will be down below. But if you want to follow me on IG, all you gotta do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and I would definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here until my next video. I'll holler at you guys later.